Hi guys, and welcome back to Little Mum Life and another video. Okay, today I want to talk about a subject that crept up the other day in one of my other videos, and if you haven't seen the video about my pantry makeover, go back and watch that and you might notice the moment I'm talking about pantry moths. Oh my god, pantry moths. Now, I haven't had these little critters before, but one of them flew across my eye line in my video the other day, and on closer inspection, after I tidied up my pantry, I noticed that some of my containers did in fact have moths in them and the larval form, and I'll pop some pictures up to show you what I'm talking about. Well, I immediately popped down the shop, went to the reject shop and to my local chemist and to Woolies, and I picked up a few things that I read online are going to help out with these pantry moths. The first thing you have to do is give your pantry a total clean out with a 50-50 warm water and vinegar solution, and that's going to clear up any eggs that might be about and also kill them off. And then the second thing is to deter them and also to possibly trap any moths that might be there. So the best things to do is grab some bay leaves. The scent of these, the moths don't like them. You're going to pop these around near your dry goods, in any bins you might have that might be holding stock of dry goods. Pop them in the containers. They won't add any flavour to your dry goods, but they will deter the moths from getting in there. The other thing you can do is cedar balls. Obviously I don't recommend mothballs, they are quite toxic, but this is cedar wood. It's a natural form of moth repellent. These are also scented with lavender, so my pantry might be smelling really good right now. I was really freaked out, so I bought 2 packets, but I do have a larger size pantry. The other thing I bought was this Moth Trap. Now, it does say clothing moth, but I'm hoping, I mean, this looks really suspiciously like the little guy I saw in my pantry the other day and the one that was in one of my jars. So I'm going to try this, see if I can trap anyone, and obviously if I see any flying about, they are dead. The last thing I went and bought is something that also is a good deterrent. I got some peppermint oil, and I'm just going to mix up a little spritz solution and wipe that around the pantry. So strong smells deter these moths. I know they're in there obviously because they're in the jars. It's only 2 jars so far. One that I saw moths in and the larvae around the lid, and the second jar, and I'll show you a picture of that, had some webbing in it, and it's in a jar of chia seeds, and as I rotate the container I can see the chia seeds are like hanging on by this fine web, and so that, I read online, is a sign of moths as well. So unfortunately I can't save those products, and it's really sad because that's fresh chia seeds that I emptied in there, and that's a whole big jar of walnuts. Oh my god, nuts are so expensive. I don't like to lose them, but you can't risk eating contaminated food. So they for the bin. Wash the containers out with warm soapy water, dry them completely, and then fresh stuff goes in there. Also, do remember that whenever you bring anything into your pantry, if it's in a paper bag, if it's in a box, it's always, and it is a dry good, it's always a good idea to pop them in the freezer for at least 24 hours before you unpackage them into any cartons, and that's just going to kill off any eggs that might be hiding in the packaging. Well guys, I hope this has been a helpful video for you. I must admit, pantry moths freaked me out when I saw it in the video, and do go back and check. Let me know if you've got any other tips or hints that might help out with these. Let me know if you think my ideas are going to work, especially whether, I'll let you know if the clothing moth catches any of the pantry, because that was 50 cents at the reject shop, so I just picked it up just in case. The mothballs were $2. Obviously bay leaves, really cheap from Woolies for a whole big bag, and the most expensive one was the peppermint oil. I could have got a cheaper one, obviously, you know, plantation, is it? No, can't remember the name of it. Anyway, obviously this one's a more expensive brand, but it is 100% natural oil, and a pure essential oil too. I always like buying that type of stuff. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos from me. See you later. Bye.